set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay, ready?
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Boley. First play taking a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out in the field.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch in space. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Hilltoppers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Scanning the field, it's Boley. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He keeps it on the design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
3rd down coming up.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback rolling to his right now. He's hit as he throws it. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. It's a blitz look here from the defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There we defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy, that's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulls.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Western Kentucky 10, Buffalo 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Western Kentucky 17, Buffalo 7.
Bringing it out, it's Marshall. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On first and 10, looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side, that's a big gain. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Powell. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Boley. Caught behind the line, it's Ford. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the run, it's Powell. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down. But how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Marshall. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the out route.
Well, when you run that out route, he's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. I'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Western Kentucky, 24. Buffalo, 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kickoff.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. He shreds the tackle. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Boley. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll run it here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. It's reeled in. It's Powell. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Boley. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. He finds some space. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Hilltoppers have 1st and 10 here. Design quarterback run. Fights off a defender. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Well, they bring him down at the 1, but set up now. 1st and goal from there.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. That run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. This offense cannot be stopped. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Toss play to the outside. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hilltoppers will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's a bunch formation. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And here's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. First down and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game.
And he throws his third interception of the day. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. With the catch, it's Washington. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the extra point was up and good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Powell. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target. Caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Movement here from the tight end. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
And they'll use the ground game here. Some hard running there for a tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Second down after that previous play. Hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Boley. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The Hilltoppers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it, and no for a first down. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. Listen, great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. One play, they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and he misfired. fires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defense backed up against their own end zone. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, second down and goal.
Second and goal.
And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Kicking team makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to pass. It's Boley. It's a quick grab. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter, working with the lead. It's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these.
Touchdown, Hilltoppers. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a late deep shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks into open space. Won't carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in this season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He escapes the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And the Hilltoppers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Hit as he released it. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Bursts into space. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. There was no catching him that time.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
The Hilltoppers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.